Hi, Robin Miles here, Inspire Me Consulting 2024. Welcome to it. And I use this word with a client. I said, "How are you transitioning into this year?" He said, "Oh, transition's got a different term, e.g., like you've lost your job and you're transitioning to another role." But I use that term purposely because we're all transitioning into a new year. Now, some of us are just come like straight into it, and it's just like bam, 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 which is quite helpful in some ways because then it drives you to kind of get productive in some way. And so I just thought I'd do a quick video on some of the key things to focus on right now for 2024. And we're doing a free webinar later on this month as well around productivity. So sign up for that to help you get kick started. But the first thing is that what we've got to do is we've got to get back into our rhythm of what works from us from a time perspective and what works from us from an energy perspective, e.g., making sure that we're actually going to sleep at the time that we normally used to go to sleep, because bad habits would have crept in over that festive period. Eating at the right times, getting up and following our morning ritual. And it's a really good time to actually experiment and try with some new things. I got off a call with a client and he's experimenting having like freezing cold showers in the morning to kind of get him going, and he said it was awesome. I'll go, cool, well, keep going with it, and then let's review in 7 days, 14 days time and see how you feel. So think about your morning routine and ritual, because that's actually going to really set you up for success. Now, if you're coming into work and you're starting to feel a little bit frustrated comes from non-acceptance. And it's almost that your mind's not wanting to be back at work. So what we're going to do is we accept that we're back now, and we accept that there's the same old things that we need to deal with before. And my dog just decides to come in. And so what we need to do is just stop and use that acronym: stop, take a breath, observe, and proceed mindfully, which is to stop and go, right, let me accept the reality of all the tasks that are happening here. Now, out of them, which are actually the critical ones that I need to do right now or this week? What ones can be deferred to next week, particularly because there's a lot of people, not around at the moment as well, because they're all kind of coming back at different times. What things can I delegate and what things do I actually need to dump? Because again, this time of year is a really good time for dropping things that just don't serve you anymore. They didn't serve you all last year. Let's just drop some of those things so that we can really focus on those big ticket ones. And the other thing that I think is a top tip as well right now is distractions. Some of you are probably working from home like myself, and the kids are still on school holidays, for instance. So the door being opened by your dog, for instance, is a distraction, and you would have noticed that I'm not going to record this again because it demonstrates the point that it took me a little while to get back on cue again. Now, the research shows us that it takes on average 22 minutes to regain our focus after a distraction. So actually limiting distractions and really concentrating on work on your to-do list and your priorities after you've kind of set them, which is after you've kind of set yourself up with the right energy, that's where you're setting yourself up for success. If you just do those three things, and getting focused on your time, managing your energy, setting up your routine, and then avoiding kind of distractions or eliminating them. And I had to have a little bit of a chat with my kids and my wife about, hey, look, you could interrupt me then, but I'd need to kind of commit to now. So if you want, put below your top tips for optimizing your productivity and getting this year kickstarted. If you need any help or whatever, just reach out and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye now.
If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Feel free to share with friends and check out what's up next for more videos from my channel.